there's this guy walks into a bar. He says, he walks up to the barkeep, as folks do. And he says, "Barkeep, I'm concerned about my son. He only eats the vowels in his alphabet soup." The barkeep looks at him strangely and says, "Why?" He says, "Yeah, sometimes." So this is Homeseek. This is a post-apocalyptic survival RTS set on dystopian, resource-strapped Earth. It's from what I've seen of the game, it's colony sim style. We're going to be in here in a post-apocalyptic place, building our water mills. Water is the prime resource we're looking for here. There's a demo here on Steam, and we're going to check this thing out. Post-apocalypse colony sim by Traptics and the Iterative Collective. Looks interesting. Looks like something that I play. So, figure we try it out. Oh, competitive multiplayer mode. Interesting. I always find it interesting when I see multiplayer colony sim things. I find it interesting and certainly unique because you don't see a lot of those. I think the last one that I remember playing was Kingdoms Reborn. Remember that one? I just played it not too long ago. That was pretty fun. And I never tried it multiplayer, but that's an interesting idea.
Today is June 6, 2101.
Story time.
I'm afraid that this may be one of the last of my writings. The water's finally run out down here, just like it did in the old world all those years ago. The others are finally prepping to leave, to emerge back into the world. Because now they must go, perish from thirst. I was just a child when the rivers ran dry and the bombs began to fall. And now I've lived an entire lifetime in the darkness of this place. I barely even remember the world of my childhood. A world underneath the bright sun and blue sky. My skin is pale, my muscles are weak. I'd only be a burden to them in the harsh journey ahead. They're still young and adaptable. I know firsthand of their strength and resilience. If there's water to be found up there, they'll be the ones to find it. If there's anything to salvage from the ruins, they'll be the ones to do so. They know nothing of the society of the old world. They are the ones who might have a chance to rebuild civilization.
All right, quite the almost Sam Elliott there. A new beginning. A torn and faded map from the bunker indicates a small valley ahead as a shallow water table. And there we indeed find two simple wells dug by some past group of travelers. Almost miraculously, they seem to have had to have some water left pooling at the bottoms. But we doubt their reserves will last very long. Either way, with our supplies running low, we don't really have much of a choice. And this valley seems as good a place as any to settle down. It's hard to follow up a Sam Elliott-like folk. Our community is desperate for a new source of drinking water. However, even the dirty water from the makeshift wells is currently beyond our reach. Considering we have no means by which to lift the water from the bottoms without falling in, we need to build some simple contraption that will allow us to access this vital resource. Let's go build ourselves a water extractor, a water storage, and then connect them. There is some sort of connection. I don't know if automation is the word, but there certainly is that. That is certainly a thing here. And maybe less of a colony builder, more of a water food micros. Yeah, might be. I'm seeing a severe lack of oofs in chat from that dad joke. I'd like to just point out. With the last of the prepackaged rations gone, we need something to fill our stomachs. Small bushes struggling to grow in the dry wasteland bear insubstantial clusters of nuts and berries. And though we can't be certain they will be safe for humans, we have no other choice. All right, let's go build some things. So we got a few things we can make here. Let's go make a water extractor, which is going to go in the one spot, the well over there. And we'll see here in a second, some of our people will come moseying out of the oh, I didn't have railroad. I don't think I had railroad tracks last time. I played just a little bit of this to make sure I knew what I was doing. I don't think I had tracks. It certainly looked different. So as the day goes on, though, I'm paused. No, there we go. People should come out and start working on this thing. There we go. There's the oofs. Okay, that's what I was looking for. What type of chef is the most litigious? Like Litigation? Is that's the word? The act of litigation? I get it. A sous chef. I get it. Where's my colonists? Here they come. Okay, so they're moseying on over here. They're in no really, not really any hurry at all. They're just, you know, another day of being dehydrated and starving. Coming to build a well, a water extractor, sorry. And then once that's built, we're going to build a water storage. We'll set it up here next to the water man. And then we'll connect those two things. And these are using my resources, my scrap that I have here. I can't really click much stuff. Oh, we got berry bushes out there. We've got lots of berry bushes and some a scrap pile. This reminds me of after the aftermath. Is that the one I'm thinking of? You go out and you send folks to mess with the scraps and all that. Oh, Ninty provides the water. Right. Again, I'm sorry about the borders on the screen. This is not in 16:9 for some crazy reason. But, so. It says it is, but it lies. Yeah, surviving the aftermath. That's one. I won't object to that joke. Oh man. All right, so that's going to be built. Let's go ahead and bump up the time here and let them get this work on this water storage. And we have a severe lack of sounds, don't we? Can I do this with it? Let's pause, and then we'll go to the settings menu. And can we get a little bit of sounds? Maybe not. Anyway, let's connect this guy up. We can click on this. Links. Here it is, links. And we can tell him to go connect up to this guy. Yeah, for 250 scrap, we connect him up. And so now our community is desperate for a new source of drinking water. However, even the dirty water, yeah, we got that one. I already read that one. So they now have water going from here into that stuff. And can I have some sound, please? I don't want to be like blowing out my ears, but I think we're gonna be. I don't know. It's a demo. Things are always broken with demos. Add that to the list of things broken. So build a food storage. Let's do that next. We're going to do that over here. And I don't think it matters where it goes. I guess it just needs to be near the berries, it seems. So we got 3 berries nearby. We got 4 berries nearby. I cannot reach all of them, though, because there's a hole there. Let's put it over here. We can get these 3. Is there any more? Not like a giant pile, is there? Somewhere I'm missing? No, just some scrap back there. So we'll set it up. What's that blue guy? Oh, it's another well, isn't it? Oh. Okay, we'll set it up right here. Right, we'll leave it like in line here. We can reach both those. Send someone over there to go work on that. And, you know, it's going to be one of those days, one of those videos that, like, nice and quiet. This is for folks, those of you, you know, listening while you sleep. This is this video for you. Link the food storage with a berry bush. So let's go link it over here with this guy. Link it to multiple ones, I suppose, but we'll do that one for now. So the last of the pre-packaged rations gone. We need something to fill our stomachs. I read that one already. We must secure enough resources for everyone. Add the workers on the router extractor and connected berry bushes in order to do so. Keep in mind, each citizen needs 500 food, 500 water each day. Also need more scraps, so make sure you assign someone to work on the scrap piles. Okay. So I can tell people to go and work over here. So we want like 2 workers there. How many workers do I have? 13? 15 all the way altogether. I think you're good. I think we don't need you working. We need people working here. A couple folks. That's minimum of 2 people working the water thing. Let's do more. Water's important. So we'll throw some more over there. I see what the 0 out of 5 is. And when we got a scrap pile, let's just grab this one. Get to work on that. So we got 5 people left doing nothing, I guess. They can go around and do whatever they want. Walter, Kobe, and Eden are over that way. Can I click on individual people here? Oh, I can. Oh, Eden. Oh, look at that, Eden. He's a little scary. He does not have a house. That's fine. Turn that one up. And, oh, we don't have enough scrap to build a house. Okay. We're actually out of scrap for anything. So. What's this last one here? Research Center, Expedition Center. Okay. I can't click these buttons down here. We're on day 0. We're going to hit 5,000 of everything. So we have almost all the water we need. The only thing we're low on is food now. Poisons of the old world saturate our food and water, making the simple act of eating and drinking exact a toll on our health. It's certainly no coincidence that an epidemic of illness has surged through our community ever since we began foraging for our food instead of relying on the sterile, prepackaged rations of our bunker. We need to find a way to combat these health concerns. All right. So we got to build ourselves an expedition center, create a new expedition party, and send it to the Shantytown and then build a medical station. Okay. Well, let me do the first one first, and then well, I guess I got 5 people left. Yeah, let's get the first mission done, and then we'll work about other things. Can I tell you to link you up to number 2? Okay. And then at number 2, we'll send some workers over there also. Why not that? And then scrap. We've got 3 people left. I don't know if I need some extra or some backup people. Also, I don't know where they're taking this scrap to. I don't see a town center. I think scrap is just sort of wherever. So let's just grab the rest of this. We got 1 person doing nothing. I hope they enjoy that. But we'll get to work on all that stuff. So just consider this quiet time. It's quiet time here at the House of Nook. I think it's funny that I have 3 on one bush and 2 on in a breathing room. We don't have five people rummaging around berries. We don't want that. I guess it's nighttime, so they're gonna sit around and do nothing for a while. But when they start doing something, we will get back to work. And we'll build ourselves an expedition center, which we saw in here, which requires 7,000 of that stuff. So it's going to be a while. Doesn't say then when they want a house. Am I going to be able to get this done in time? That seems... I'm barely going to get this one done. I appreciate if you guys stop to... you're just standing around doing nothing. It's not really time to rest. One thing I never quite understood about a lot of these games is there's always, like, a rest time. Like, if I was dying... and I worked 8 hours a day, I'd be willing to put a few more hours in if my family or anyone had, just get to work. A group of strange wastelanders arrived on our doorstep, apparently wanting to join our community. They speak in a weird accent. And we don't recognize them from our time in the bunker. They must have somehow survived the surface all these past years. They've brought a small offering of food and water in an attempt to convince us of their good intentions. Others of us are prejudiced against their strange mannerisms, which do not accept them in open arms. We can accept them and take them in. We get some food and water and some unhappiness. We can tell them to go away. We also get unhappy. Or we can say we can't support any survivors right now, but we can offer them assistance on the road ahead. We can give them food and water and say, get out of here. No, come on in. I think the nighttime is for expeditions. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey, Scold, how's it going? All right, so let's... a citizen has left. Well, you know what? Good riddance. At least I got some food out of these people. So they hopefully they'll bring food in. And water, because it all just went way down. Well, we got more people, so let's go make sure we get these getting worked. These getting worked, we'll get more water pumped out of there. And we'll get more scrap pumped out. And sure. We got people? Let's do it. To get another water extractor, I guess I can put one there. When we need it. It did say 2 wells at the beginning. We can pull out 1,800 water an hour. So. Alright. Let's speed it up. What we got here? 1 citizen is exhausted. Make sure you have enough houses. 3 of my citizens are very sick. Well, I can't really do anything about that. Okay, storm warning. Great brown clouds have appeared on the horizon, quickly threatened to bear down our settlement. Man, is Randy Random on right now? It won't be long before a dust storm sweeps through our encampment, occluding vision and making it almost impossible to breathe. Okay. Build 3 houses, it says. Well, you know what? Okay. We only need a little more water, and we'll have that quest done. And then we're going to work on... I don't know what's next. Whatever we get. We've got 2,000 or 8,000 scrap. Okay, that one's done. Excellent. I guess we need the expedition center first. I think we need the houses first. Let's get 1 house. Let's do a little bit of everything. How about that? How about, rather than doing 1 of something good, let's do 3 or 2, maybe not important things. We'll set one in, like, right there. We'll get a house set it up. The Expedition Center costs 7,000, so... yeah, it's going to be a while. Let's just get... that's one. How much do houses cost? 4,000 apiece. Okay, food's actually looking pretty good. Let me lower the food a bit, and then go and do some scrapping. How about that? Scrap seems to be very important. I guess you see him working well. I wish I could zoom in further. I can't turn my camera either. Oh, I can turn my camera. Look at that. Okay. Never mind. I take that back. End zone. Yeah, yep. End zone. Yeah, for sure. Wish there was. It does have good music. I wish it was. I wish it would play it, but there's no way of no way of adjusting it. It's all kind of broken. But we get an idea what's going on here anyway. 16,000 scrap. Let me slow it down a bit. The house is done. Let's go ahead and get... we'll make it. Let's get the Expedition Center set up. We'll set this one here on the tracks. That seems a bit exciting. Maybe we'll leave... do we need a gap for like a road or anything? You think? Can I rotate? Oh, yeah. Well, let's set it... right there. We'll get that put in. We'll get our... we're going to plan everything out. We'll get our houses planned. Yeah, right there on the tracks. Okay. They're not built yet, but okay. So get that one done. We got to create a new expedition and send it to Shantytown, and then go get the medical center done. We got to research it first, though, which I guess we will do when we get to Shantytown. No, yeah, it was playing the music at the beginning of the stream, and I was playing with this earlier, and there was sounds and all that stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't know if it has a save. We could try... oh, it does have a save. Let's save it and come back. There we go. Hey, all right. I'm going to turn it down through Windows. Because I don't trust touching those settings anymore. Okay. There we go. Hey, Fire Eyes, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hooray for sounds. Also, thanks for following. So that's... we're only halfway done with that. Yeah, we got this. We'll get that thing built. Is it built? Oh, it is. Okay, so let's go send the expedition out. Slow this thing down. Oh, I can't. Pause that real quick. So let's go to expedition. We want to go to Shantytown. We're going to send out... we got to find free people. So we want... one less of you, one less of you, and one less of you. Maybe we should send... we'll send 4 people out. Okay, expedition. 4 people. What are we gonna give them? I don't know. Make sure you take enough resources before going out. Everyone needs 500 every day. We'll go out for 4 days. They don't need scrap, though, right? Oh, they do need scrap to cover their needs. What are you doing with that stuff? Anyway, for 4 days, you can go out. Is that your name? The Wastelanders? Okay. Okay. Everyone gather up. Yeah, 500 per day. Let's gather. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Here come the Wastelanders. There's Dara and Walter. Hey, Burns, there you are. Sydney and Suki. They all have this kind of a similar style going on here. They require my attention, do ya? Oh, look at this. This is cool. Well, let's go to Shantytown. Let the party and send it on its locations. You guys go there. Okay. Be there in 5 hours. Cool. Do we get to see him walk away? No. Hey, Dew Village, how are you? How are you so early in the morning? We'll let them continue working. I have 0 scrap now. Maybe we should go and... I'm going to leave it like that. Where'd all my scrap go? Because we use it for our houses and things. Messenger arrives at our encampment. He has come on behalf of the survivors still in the bunker, who did not elect to come to the surface and explore the world with us when our supplies began to run low. He tells us if starvation was enough to convince even those stubborn to venture out onto the surface. And now they desperately want to come and live in our new settlements. Considering their lack of supplies, we have already begun migrating in our direction. We've been here for 2 days. Fine. Fine. I was just saying I need more people, so. I missed a multiplier for expedition cost. Oh, okay, okay. How do I look at the world? That one? Oh, yeah, there we go. Are they there? Are they there? Did you guys go? Yeah, they're there. Oh, is this it? Ah. Community formed in the fresh ruins of the old world, now long abandoned. Some find it hard to believe that such living conditions were once considered only appropriate for us to, for the most pitiably, like if you pity someone pitiably, poor parts of society, rather than being the norm. Scavengers have since picked most of it clean. Perhaps we might still find something useful among dusty rows of decrepit makeshift dwellings. As it makes its way on and began to pass huts and shacks in growing frequency, a community once lived here, but now long abandoned. Searching for supplies through some of the ruins, we hear a weak growl from a nearby shack. It's a mangy dog. Its leg caught under some debris. So we can free its leg. We have no inventory. We've only been here for 4 hours. Did we eat all our stuff? We're eating. Let's eat. Looks like it could still have some meat on its bones. We carefully approach the dog and kill it. We salvage some of its carcass as edible meat. Alright. 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 I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but... Well, now we're out of food. We did that. Okay, now what? Now what do we do with the Wastelanders? Let's pass some time and see what they say. Okay, they require my attention. Okay, well, what do you want to do? You want to go back? Oh, I see. There it goes. Okay, it's ticking by. Okay. About how long I've been a fan. I was trying to see if I remember the first video. It was you building the Enterprise in a game. Oh, it was when the name escapes me, but it's that. Yeah, I know the game. I was actually thinking about playing it again, even though it hasn't been updated. Oh, what's the name of the game? I don't remember. 500 per person per day. I think the cost was taken at the beginning of the workday. Yeah, I gave 2,000 food. Not sure where did it all go? Not Star. What's the name of the game? It was like the game that when I first recorded that video, I think I had like 8,000 subscribers, and in like 2 months, that game exploded. Starship Theory, that's the one. Starship Theory. That was like the only time I've ever had a video that like did really well. It wasn't like immaculate, but it did really well compared to what I'd been doing before. And I was at 20,000 subs after a couple months. So it took me like 3 years to get 8,000. And all of a sudden, I exploded with that video. Thanks, Starship Theory. Okay, continuing onward. Oh, look at that. We got 2,500 food out of that doggy. Find a trailer home that seems to be slightly better conditioned than the other dwellings. A red cross is painted on the side. Before entering, we find a large locked trunk around the back. Seems like a container designed to be safe from even large wildlife when outdoors. What do? We jimmy the lock. Just jimmy the lock. What happened? Oh, storm's coming down on us, but luckily we have our houses. Jimmy the Lock. Okay. I can't think Jimmy the Lock without thinking of Kramer, so sorry. We have some contaminated water. We do have houses, so everyone, I think, has a house. These hold how much? 8 people? Yeah. How many we have? Yeah, we're good. That one we gotta research. Well, I don't know how to research, though. I guess we have to finish this thing, and we'll learn how to do it. The only thing we haven't... Oh! Research and build a medical station. We gotta build a research station, I'm guessing. Doesn't tell me to do it, but that would make sense. Is that like... Why is it green there? Like, maybe it's like farmable land. I'm just gonna build here on the old, railroad tracks. I was thinking about it just, I had it on, when I was planning my 8-year marathon thing, overnight thing that I did, last week. Or was it 2 weeks ago? How long ago was that? I had that one on my list of, yeah, I gotta play that one, and I never got to it. Okay. Come around the front of the trailer home and break down the door. We find multiple corpses lying in cots inside with decaying flesh still connected to IV drips. Meat's back on the menu. Seems the whole trailer once served as a makeshift hospital. Equipment good enough to condition for us our own purposes. Pack the medical equipment, prepare to haul it back home. With equipment and expertise we've gained in this location, we'll be able to better treat our community medical problems. We can now research the medical center. We can now research it, but we don't have a research station yet. Okay, so we'll take these guys and go back home. Get back home and get something to eat. Okay. Got it? Yeah, there they go. Okay. They'll be home in 5 hours. So we can get a research station now. We gotta build that, and then we'll get our medical station. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna be building it though, because everyone's doing jobs. I'm gonna take somebody off the water, and I'll take someone off this scrap to go work on that. Yeah, when a train comes through, there better not be any apocalypse trains. I realize we're here temporarily. Oh, look at that place over there. Like, why don't we just live in that building? Why are we deciding... There's another thing I never quite got from those other post-apocalyptic things. Why don't we just take the old stuff, the ruins, and build our town in there? There's a bunch of, like, shipping containers over there. Or, just, like, in this hill here, you know, Skywalker style, build in the side. Maybe I'm playing too much Dwarf Fortress, but just dig into the side of the mountain. Ghosts. Okay, that makes sense. I understand. I could spend all this time rummaging through these things to make stuff. Why don't we just use it? Yeah. Perhaps I've played too much Dwarf Fortress in my days. They'll be here in 2 hours. Everyone's heading to bed, I think is what's going on. Yeah. I don't think I have enough space for everyone. So we probably should build another house. We'll build that one. Oh, it's out of range. We'll throw that one in over here. Because each hold 8, and we had 4 people gone. We got 6 people here now doing nothing. What's that all about? Ah, research. Okay, so we want a... so we know these things. Medical center. This is all stuff we have to go out and find to figure out how to do it. I get it. Medical center, please. 2 days. Okay. Gotta kind of hurry on that. Can we get people to come work in here? Is it still 2 days? Put 3 in there. Let's get another person on the water just so we don't run out of that. And 1 more on the food. This game went to great lengths to describe how terrible things are about food and water, so we probably should keep that on. You know, probably keep that around. Yeah, speaking of Dwarf Fortress, there was some big news about, like, making it, just some of the UI updates and all that kind of stuff recently. It looks good stuff. Good stuff. I fear myself and Blind and the few of us, Daz, that play Dwarf Fortress, we may not be the only Dwarf Fortress sources anymore. I think that, Sal, that I have a feeling it's going to be very popular with us YouTube folk. With all the YouTube folk before too long. Finally, the other survivors of the old bunker arrive. Weary from the journey, they glad to find some semblance of respite. We welcome them with friendly faces and open arms, but we worry inwardly that the community is growing too large to support itself. Come on in. How many of you came in there? Ooh, lots came in. Okay. 17 of you came in? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, well, let's rummage through all this stuff. We'll make sure we keep a lot that all running. Oh, we have enough. We'll need another well. Let's go ahead and work that. Why don't we do an expedition while they're here doing nothing? Send 6 people. We need 6 people? We'll send 5 people out. We'll give them 2,500 of each. Like that. 5 days, right? Assemble that team. Let's go bring that one in, and we'll send the other guy over there. Well, let me leave a couple out just to manage normal work. New players will not have a clue what to do, like you old grognards of in Dwarf Fortress. I mean, I don't know. I think there's enough games now that are all inspired by Dwarf Fortress, you know. And I could see. I think folks will know what to do. I don't think it's too difficult. It's never been a difficult game. It's just difficult to like understand. It's never been a hard game. People are starving. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Can we knock this thing? Link this fella. How do we do links? Links to there, and we'll send 3 people over there. Make sure we have that. Let's go get another well built. Maybe this is the game's way of telling me, don't bring so many people in. I think. Are they ready to go yet? Is this even happening? Oh, it's not 8 o'clock yet. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's coming along. Are they ready? Yeah. So we can go to campus. We can go to Mudlands. Let's go to campus. What's this over here? Just nothing? Okay, let's go to campus. It will be 25 for a team of 5 is 1 day. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Really? Oh, yeah, 500 per person per day. That's a ton of food. That's a ton of food. I get it now, though. Okay. Okay. Let's bring in more food. We gotta get that. Okay, that's done now. So let's make sure... forget the scrap for now. We need water. Food and water is the important stuff. Scrap's pretty important. Let's make sure we've got this running first. What's that all about? Oh, link. Right. Oh, yeah, we want some efficiency. Oh, look, pipes. Look at that. Can I upgrade the pipes to the other one? Change material. Plastic 750. Yeah. I'll take those few percent. Okay. And look, we actually have pipes in here. Neat. Are pipes more efficient at carrying water than copper? Copper pipes, I thought, were the good stuff. Okay, we're a quarter of the way there. Who was telling me this was so tough? Was it Tarok? I'm sure we'll die here pretty soon. Resource pile's been depleted. It's okay. That one's done for. Let's go and grab... So the way after the day's work, we hear a large crash and then some howls of pain. When we go and investigate, we find that a pair of community members have injured themselves in an accident. If only the dangers of our work weren't an unfortunate necessity of our survival. You know what would be better? if you just went into an old ruined place instead of trying to build new ones. Who am I? I'm just some nobody that doesn't know how to live in a post-apocalyptic world. But I've seen Star Wars. They live inside of a hill. Yeah, anything's better. Yeah, it's certainly better than lead pipes, right? It will be interesting to watch some Dwarf Fortress videos and just see how, to see a new person go into Dwarf Fortress and actually understand what's happening. I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? That's exciting stuff. What guarantees that the ruined place isn't even more unstable? We could take our scrap rather than building a whole new place. We use our scrap to fix that place up. That's my point. Medical center is done. Oh, good. Okay. We don't have anything else to research. Increase the water storage capacity. Increases the intake. We want that. It's just a research, though. Are they here? They'll be here in 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, 500 per person, so we need a lot. I get it. Build a medical station. I'm not sure I'm going to make this in time. Where to put anything? Okay. Oh, it counts as a complete when I put it down. Good. Yes. Yes. Soul items. Can I help you? You know, I like to make you sweat a little bit, just in case you're little, you know, you're a little, I don't know, bored, and you're thinking, you know what? You know what I need? I need my heart rate raised a little bit. Let's go watch Nook nearly fail his missions. Our extractors have finally depleted 2 shallow wells we previously relied upon for our water. The appall descends over our settlement as everyone truly begins to understand the urgency of our situation. Until we find some new source of water, all we have left to drink are our rapidly dwindling reserves already extracted from the ground. When they run out, we will very quickly begin to die from dehydration. That's a problem. Find local... okay, find a way out of this valley. Oh, is this like a nomadic thing? Try to find a way out of the valley so we might be able to search elsewhere for new sources. It's got to be like a nomadic thing, so we gotta find our way out of here. So we're gonna go scavenge these places and find our way out. Oh, I like the Harkonnen. Yeah. Okay, so we've arrived. Center of learning in the old world. There was once such abundance that people could gather at these places and simply learn all day, for years on end, without needing to worry about securing food or water. No more students there anymore, but it maybe could teach us something nevertheless. Can you reach the outskirts of a campus? The buildings of cement and glass are broken and abandoned. They seem like they could have once composed an entire city in their own right. We could live here. First come across a large hall. It's been recently barricaded shut. Who's banging? After banging at the door, a voice comes inside. From inside, yells back, "Who's there?" What do we do? They must be fellow survivors. We should invite them to our community. Whoever's in there could be dangerous. We could leave them alone. Yeah, I don't think we want to bring them in. That sounds dangerous. I've seen The Walking Dead. I've seen any post-apocalyptic movie ever. And it's not a good idea. Oh, we do still have the stuff. More mouths to feed, too. Yeah. No, we leave them alone. We deliberate for a while. We decide what's best and move on. Okay. I really wanted to stay there, but... So they are at the campus, right? So if we pass time... Yeah, they are, something else is happening. Continue on the rest of the campus, leaving strangers to their own devices. We come to a small grouping of buildings. A cursory pass yields nothing of value other than some scraps of faded paper. One partially collapsed structure, though, with a sign on the front reading chemical engineering. Seems as if it might have some salvageable scrap amongst it. Yeah. Get in there. Okay. We need to explore these, and then this will maybe find our way out of here. This is the whole map. Everyone's probably in bed now. We got a lot of food. We got a little bit of water. A lot of food, though. So I guess we should pick these places clean before we get out of here. 1400, 1800. Does it say there's nothing? Is that the... Like there's 15 hours of it left? Ah. So, where is it? So we gained some scrap from the wreck. Some of us feel a little sick after breathing some odd-smelling fumes. Well, stop breathing. We gained 4,000. Reached the central area of the university's campus. Some buildings were once multi-story dwellings, surrounded relatively open, rectangular area. Benches, tables, other small and simple amenities lay strewn about. Still mostly intact. Looks like it might have been nice to congregate here long ago. Okay, organization of the campus quad paired with some valuable amenities with salvage gives us ideas how we can structure our own communal spaces. We can now research the community center. Okay. Are we done here? Yeah. You still have a little bit of food. You're gonna have to eat it though. We can go to the soup kitchen, the mudlands, and the monument. How far away is it here? Doesn't say. I don't think you have time to go there. 8 hours to get there. No, you're fine. You're fine. Go to the mudlands. Bring back your garbage when you get back. We're gonna need more houses, aren't we? We got 4. That's 32. Yeah, we need another house. And go scrap. 20,000 food, though. Hopefully those berries don't spoil. Dead? Eden died twice. Alright. Why are you dying? Because of health. Oh yeah, we should have someone work here. Oh yeah. Whoops. Yeah, it comes at the beginning of the day. Lower you down, and let's get some people working in here. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Okay, they require my attention. You've arrived in the Mudlands. Long ago, fresh, clean water was so abundant here, yet the idea could have gone one day. It was simply inconceivable. Could be gone one day is inconceivable. Inconceivable? Now the whole world is dusty and barren, and all places that might have once been wet are dry as bone. They come across an old ship, completely beached, lying on its side of dry earth. What do we do here? Well, we gotta go look at it. Don't ask me that. What am I, have to baby you now? Oh, there's an old farm right here. Oh, we could do another party. Should we do a second party, you think? How much does a house cost? House is 4,000. As soon as we can, we'll put another house in there. Alright, so inside the ship, we found some parts. Deep in the wetlands, a single figure soon appears over the horizon coming towards us. It walks on stilts through the mud. With every step, metallic jingles can be heard from a great sack it carries on its back. It stops before nearing our party, then raises a mud-slathered hand to point at us. What do we do? Offer some food, offer some scrap, or attack him? Yeah, get him! Okay. I'm sure this will go well. People are still dying. Let's get some more people in there. Let's make sure we get water cranking out of this place. Heatwave coming on. Over the past few hours, the sun's unrelenting gaze has become particularly unbearable. We are losing precious moisture through sweat at an alarming rate. And unprotected reserves of water evaporating before our eyes. Spurred on by the sight of water evaporating so quickly, we take some time to take inventory of our remaining resources. To a grim conclusion, even without the effects of the heat wave, our waters are quickly running out. Our farming efforts will also quickly wither. Farming? Without constant supply of water, meaning that our time here has suddenly become very limited. Okay, find technology that can reduce water consumption. Okay. We're working on that one. Didn't I just get one, though, for community center? Yeah, we'll do that one after we get that one done. Are you working on this? Yeah, 3 people in there. Okay. No, we had scrap. We could give them scrap. Oh, oh, oh. These piles is done. Let's go get more piles. Okay, how'd it go? Tell me how it went. We attacked him. We lunged at the figure, hoping to loot whatever valuables it might have, but only managed to flail around in the mud. The figure runs off adeptly, and it's making some odd cackling noise as it goes. After hours of trudging, we finally reached the center of the wetlands, a tiny pond lined with some thin reeds, only water we've seen for miles. It's a lonely, depressing sight against the backdrop of the expanse of gray-brown mud, until we notice that some of the water near the ferns actually looks somewhat clear and drinkable. We study the effects of the reeds having the water and harvest some samples to bring back home. We can now research the wetlands. Okay. They got nothing now, so let's go ahead and send them home. Come on home in 12 hours. Oh, Mulligatawny. Okay, the water extractor is getting cooler now. Let's get, what else was the other one to find out? To help water consumption? Or water storage? Well, it can convert contaminated water to irrigation water. Hey. Which one do we want to do first? 10 hours for that one. 10 hours for that one. Well, this one came up first. I guess we'll get that one. We're having a supply of stuff. I'm going to send those 2 people that aren't doing anything on a mission. Oh, I need 3 at least. Okay. Three people. They eat less food. So that's 2 days worth of food, right? We're going a long way. Seems like a lot. But okay. And I'm going to give you... Do you need scrap? I'll give you like 1,000 scrap. It does say they need it every day. I don't know if they're eating it. What are they doing with it? Fine. I'll give you the scrap. The desert rats. Okay, we'll send the desert rats out to explore. They can go out while the other guys are coming back. Alright, I'm going to send you guys over here. We'll check out the old farm first. 9 hours away. We'll do a little loop-de-loop. Remember the quests. Find a way out of this valley. Yeah. That's the one we needed a community center for that, right? No, that's just find a way out. And that's what I'm sending the other squad out for. This one is that technology, which doesn't help consumption. It helps make it better. Are they there? 5 hours. Okay. Old farm. Enough food to feed every mouth, and places like these were the key. Stories say the year's worth of food was simply spring from the ground. Crops no longer grow on this farm, but we must still try to learn from its old secrets. Journey to the farm starts to drain the energy of their expedition, even though before the heatwave starts, the sun, it bakes the sand beneath us like an oven. Before long, many of us begin to feel delirious and weak. Destination is still beyond the horizon, but our map says this can't be much longer, much further. Heat's taking a toll. Do we double the rations for everyone? Can't spare any more of our water. This one's 1,500. This one's 500. Oh, of that water. I don't really want to do that. No, we can't spare any water. Idona died. So now we have more water. Okay. Stories said the soil will be moist and fertile here, but the ground is cracked, dry, and covered in dust and sand for miles. We barely realize we've arrived at the old farm before we find half the ruined farmhouse itself, exhausted by the journey by the time we arrive. Rest? Fine. You can rest for a minute. We got a little extra food now. These guys, these 5 are doing nothing right now. I should send them back out. I don't know if I'm going to do... I'm going to send 3 of them out again. I think 3 is a good number. Oh, I don't need food. What time is it? 7 in the morning? Okay, so just go... Let's get some berries. Did one of my berries run out? Oh, 2 of my berries ran out? I didn't even see that. That's not good. Someone there. And someone there. And then someone there. If I wanted to build... Like, I could build a, This can't connect. It's too far away. So I have to build another one of these things to get this one berry bush. We're going to have to, though, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I wish there was a reason, like another one. So it wasn't just kind of a waste. Oh, it's like a... Oh, maybe that's the place we came out of. Must be. Clearly that's a farm spot. Yeah, I guess we'll set one here. How's that research looking? 20%. More people in there. A lot of sick people, so we're not going to take that away. But we'll take away a scrap grabber. Put him in the research center. As we toil in the day's work, a survivor from our community tells us that he sees a strange armed wastelander prowling the outskirts of our encampment. A group of us managed to chase him off, but anxiety and doubt still spread amongst us about the potential new threat that might burden our already difficult lives. All right. Is this one done for? Okay. So shut that one down. One over there. This is done now. We're going to link this guy up to this one. And we'll send people over there. And this is almost... We'll get that one built. And then we might be starting to get... we might need two crews going out everywhere. Yeah, Frostpunk Bahat. I think, yeah. That's right. What's the deal? Okay, we rest the farmhouse. After searching the farm thoroughly, it becomes clear that nothing of value remains for us to find. There's some bones around. I found a few packets of seeds. We spent some time trying to find our best to understand how the farm might have been laid out. We can now research the farm. Okay. Not gonna do us any good until we know what to do with water. So let's go to there's an evacuation center right there in a shopping mall. Let's go to... You guys have stuff, right? You have a little bit of stuff, so let's send you over here now. Head over there. 12 hours. I'm going to get a second squad. I'm going to take away some of the scrap folks. And I'm going to send them on another expedition. Like that. Okay. Gather them up. We'll send them where they need to go. Community center is done, so let's work on the wetlands. It'll clean our water. Maybe our water will go... I guess our water goes further. Yeah. Use citizens' needs and irrigation without medium poisoning chance. I'm assuming it goes further. Yeah, I haven't heard anything on Frostpunk 2. I know it's coming out, but I haven't seen anything other than mention of it coming out. Interesting to see how it'll be different from the first. Survivor alerts the encampment that our water reserves have sprung a leak. Great. It's only natural that our makeshift tanks will fail from time to time, but we find odd scraps and dents Evident in a tank near the source of a leak. Sabotage. Oh man, the Beastie Boys are back at it again. What is that? Scrap pile? Oh, it's a highway. Ooh, pool city. Okay, I'm going to send you guys... They're going that way, so I'm going to send you guys over here to the monuments. Well, yeah... Should I go like this way? Let's go... Yeah, let's go all the way over there. Big walk. Citizen died again. They do that a lot. We got... We need if anything, we need one of more water. Scrap will come. There's plenty of scrap around. That's happening. Let's get the... What was the thing we got? Community center. New laws. Well, what do you mean, old people? First of all, the courtyard before the evacuation center is covered in barbed wire. Okay. Pause. Steel spikes and large metal sheets are arranged like palisades. We gather that frightened citizens of the old world gathered here for safety when everything began to fall apart. Skeletons that litter the courtyard tell us they were wrong to trust this refuge's safety. Clear a path. Make a detour. No, I clear the path. No need for detours. Born in the 1900s. Way back in the 1900s. I know. It does feel a little old, doesn't it? Dad jokes. Speaking of dad jokes, speaking of old people, my grandpa. I asked him, my grandpa. I talk about him all the time on here, and he got a new stair lift. I asked him, Grandpa, how is the new stair lift? He says, I don't like it. I said, well, why is that? It's driving me up the wall. Oh, Grandpa. Grandpa with the jokes. A lot of people dying. And a lot of people dying. More people are dying. Stop dying, people. Okay. Let's see. We barbed wire and sharp metal cuts. We hurt ourselves, but we got some scrap out of it. Inner chambers of this evacuation center are poorly lit and dank. We find a central gathering area filled with skeletons through which the sun still illuminates. Crates we find to be filled with sealed rations of old world bottled water lines the walls, all seemingly good conditioned. Well, something other than starvation or dehydration killed these people. Something in their food or water? Dozens of airborne poisons may have swept through this place between now and then. The supplies are safe. I'm sure the supplies are safe. You can't just walk in there, a bunch of bottled water, and just be like, no thanks. We're taking it. Add them to our supplies. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot. In 3 hours. Kids might have it. Another group of survivors arrive at our encampment wanting to join the community. Tell us they were attempting to live peacefully out in the wasteland when a group of vicious bandits raided their camp and destroyed everything. Scared that the bandits would return if they stayed to rebuild, they packed what they had and fled. After wandering some time, they nearly starving, they've spotted the smoke rising from the fires of our settlement. I told you not to put fires in there. Demand a toll. They're unwelcome in our settlement. However, we should demand that they pay a toll before we permit them onwards. Thanks again, Harley, for hanging out. Have a good one. How do we know they aren't the bandits? I know. I think I can't. We don't have enough water. We've got one well left. It's enough. We'll be for another day. We can't take them. I think we got to say a toll's a toll. And if I don't get no toll, then I don't get no roll. Is that how that's something like that? All right. phone just, like, freaked out. I didn't like that joke. Alright, unpack the rations. Yeah. Okay. They're almost there. They'll be there in just a second. We only need 5 people to work the wells. We got 26. Fine. Oh, community center is done. Assign workers. Yeah. How many do we need? 1. That'll do. Okay, more scraps are gone. Oh, that one guy that was doing those scraps is now mayor of this town. Vote. Citizen will contribute to the scrap production during the day. Expeditioners will have 25% smaller inventory, but also travel faster. Yeah, we want that one. Okay. While, oh, that's that thing that was in, Georgia? This is weird monument they built in Georgia a long time ago, and they got, like, someone, like, blew it up or something just a few months ago. Looks just like that. While all else impertinent of the old world were washed away by the tides of catastrophe, and then by time, monuments like these, built to their society's supposed greatness, still remain. Wasteful, purposeless works of expensive, polished stone, built in dedication to the great achievements of the civilization. How ironic that they now stand alone among the cannibalized remains of that very world. The winds of the wasteland begin to pick up suddenly, and clouds of dust and sand quickly begin to obscure our vision. As we are fumbling into the darkness to don our protective rags and goggles, bandits appear all around us, weapons drawn. What do? Flee? We fight them in the storm. Close ranks, putting our backs together as bandits close in. Yeah, get them. All right. Yeah, like a bomb. Somebody blew it up or something, and then yeah, they tore it down. Got one less waterman over here now because they keep dying. This is the oh, these are these folks. Peter Townsend's dead. Cruz Davenport is dead. It's brutal, vicious. In the confusion of the storm, we eventually drive the bandits off. None of us escaped unharmed, though. With one person left. We come across a small, tented encampment in the desert. A friendly, seeming group of traders emerge from the camp as we approach. Greet them amicably. We can trade them to buy slaves, freedom. We can attack them. It's my only choice is to attack them or trade. We got one guy. All right, he's losing. He's gonna go for it. He quickly draws his weapon and dies, basically. Where's the option to, like, not do that? Scrap's gone. Okay, food's a little low. I'm going to lower... Oh, we're not even researching anything. We're just wasting that. I got that research done. Let's get the farm. They're kind of wasting that. Maybe we should keep it up, because that's what we need to be. I'm not sure how we're going to do all this. What's wrong with you? Are you not linked with something? Oh yeah, you're not doing anything now, because there's no berries around. So you're just a waste. You do have stores. I'm not going to delete you, though, because you've got food in there. This is our only berry bush anymore. Yeah, we're losing. We only got one medic now. Maybe we need more medics. We have enough, it says, minimum. But there are 12 sick people. Can I, like... I don't want to bulldoze it. Just... don't work anymore. Maybe we should have brought those people in. I don't know though. We can't give them water. This is the guy who's dying. Draw weapons attack. Matthew Powell died from damage. Well, I'm clearly prepared for the fight, but we eventually killed every last one of them. The slaves seem somewhat... Why does it say we have 6 people now? Slaves seem unwary of us, even after we set them free. Oh, they joined us. Okay, the slaves joined us. My guy died, but the slaves are with us. Excellent. A monument is an unusual sight, standing alone in the middle of the wasteland. Some of us who can read make out what is written on the monument. Vertical faces inscribed in stone are sets of guidelines, creating a society that exists in harmony with nature. Spend some time studying the guidelines written on the monuments. Perhaps at least some of the old world understood the mistakes of the time. Perhaps we can improve our own society with their advice. Forbid food self-service. Oh, all right. So we got 6 new people. Okay, let's go to the soup kitchen. All right. He's almost done over there. A wave of depression washes over our community. Sentiment that all our efforts seem hopeless and that the world is dead seems to have spread from one survival to another. There doesn't seem to be any one specific cause other than the obvious state of the world, but it seems clear that the tiny size of the rations we distribute every day doesn't help. Well, I ain't increasing rations, so get over it. Okay, we found the local library. Good, good. It was a book I really wanted to read before I died. Are they done? Yeah. So let's go to... There's only one of them left. We should probably send him home before he dies. Right, there's one of you. There's one of you and there's one of each. You have 6 now. Praise on Tinty. Praise on Tinty. How's he doing? He's at 25%. Could be nice to have, but, you know. How many days of water do we have left? We have 18,000 water, and there is 15 hours of water left. Yeah, precious. We did not find a water reducing tech. I don't even know what to do about that. Citizen has left us. Where are you gonna go? There's bandits out there. Breaking the camp one morning, we find a great portion of our supplies missing from our packs. Great. A single pair of footprints trail off in the wasteland away from our campsite. The expeditioner who was supposed to be on guard admits to falling asleep during his watch. What do? Follow the tracks. We didn't have anything, so we didn't lose anything. So these things happen. That's fine. They didn't have any supplies anyway. I don't think they did anyway. Okay. Yeah, we didn't lose anything. Soup Kitchen stands in one of the less destroyed parts of the town. Stories say this used to be a deep in the poorest slum of the city, but now it's one of the only neighborhoods left standing. Behind some old crates, we find the entrance to a basement locked with a rusty chain. Well, let me scrap to break it. So, I'm sure there's nothing down there. Terrible idea. 3 citizens have died. Boy, man, I don't want to look at my town. People are just dying left and right. People are exhausted. We have houses for them. It says make sure they have houses, but they have houses. Yeah. Nothing else we can do here. Old musty cookbook underneath the cupboards. Lots of recipes in there. Cool. Take some of these valuable books back home with us. Discovered law. They need to eat well. Okay. We're gonna make one stop at the amusement park before we head home. Sounds like a family vacation. After the amusement park, we gotta stop at the mall. Then we'll go to the local library here. Oh, farm research is done. Oh, okay, good. I'm not having water to do anything with it, but we can build. Oh, we can build wetlands. I didn't realize that's something we built. I should have realized that. That'll go there, and then the farm takes what? 6,000 scrap. Okay. keep on wasting my time on not researching this. Didn't say we can research law. Oh, level 2 required. I guess that's an advanced tech. Should I, like, I wonder if I should change something here and, like, increases the conversion rate. Increases the intake. Let's increase the conversion rate of the wetlands. Can I do anything with this? Increases the intake. I've already done that though, right? It's yellow. We can make more people work in there, but what's the point of that? We have an incoming havoc. Is this true? Or is this a stories? Have a good one, Joe Bird. I've done that before. On more than one occasion where I've tried to double tap to skip forward in videos. I'm sorry it's so slow. I'll try to be more interesting. I apologize. Okay, yeah, get to work over there. So you're gonna take the nasty water and make it into good water. And what does it do for me? It just makes us where we're gonna be less sick. Which that sounds like a good idea. So hey, there's
Start digging some more holes in the ground.
there's the Avic, right?
We've got company.
We got company. Hey, Avic, how's it going? How was Star Valor? I saw you were playing it earlier. Good one. I like Star Valor. I'll give you a description. We are playing Hot Frostpunk, basically. We are here in the waste. The world is a terrible place. And this is the world, our home right here. We're running out of water. We only have one well left, which has a little bit of water left, but not much. We're struggling for food. We have one berry bush left. And we're out scouting the world trying to find, well, the amusement park before we all die. And before we do this, let me give a little look of our town before we check on the amusement park. Have you played this one yet, Avic? We're working on, we got our wetlands, we got a bunch of water track. This is our only well left, which has 11 hours of water left. We have a food storage. We have one berry bush left with some berries. Our community center is working on traveling lightly. We have a research station. We've got an expedition center, which is sending out our expeditions. And some houses. And our medical center, which is right on the railroad, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. No trains in the apocalypse. But our expedition is just talking to me about something. And we have made our way to an amusement park. No one knows what purpose this place held in the old world. Well, I do. Tall towers of wood and steel hold up tracks that lead nowhere. Statues of animals stand frozen on strange platforms. It was clearly once bright and colorful. Now all these colors have faded almost beyond recognition. Before we reach the ruin of the old amusement park, an ominous dark cloud appears on the horizon. The wind picks up and the cloud quickly grows. Before long, a solid wall of dark brown is coming towards us. We all know what this means. Dust storms. What do? Hunker down. Or storm or no storm, we press on. We don't have any water or food with these guys, so yeah, we're gonna press on. Yeah. I think you guys are all some of you are hungry. Yeah, we don't have any food. Let's just press on. Who cares? You know? What's a little dust gonna do to somebody? I think we're kind of nearing the end, I think. Unless we get some sort of something miraculous here. Storm hits us. People get a little sick, and blinded by dust. We become separated from a member of our expedition. Oh, we lost somebody? No. When we finally reach the amusement park, we are quick to notice some strange graffiti marking many of its still standing structures. Violent and obscene images of warnings like "Turn back" and "Our land" are scrawled everywhere. We can hear the sound of harsh voices coming from deeper within. What do? We've come far too far to turn back now. Get ready for a fight. Okay. Let's get ready for a fight. A game in the 90s where you rode a train in the apocalypse, gathering stuff and fighting other trains. Other trains? I don't know that one. Find a way out of this valley. I don't know. Maybe we need to find our way. Maybe we need to go this way. We probably don't need another expedition. We have no people. We could say, you know, let's see what this guy says. We lost somebody. Hey. Come on, come on. Oh, is it done? Did it happen? Okay, so Leal died. We found a gang of bandits in there. We fought them off. We managed to drive them off. Somebody died. We dressed our wounds. We were free to search the park. There's little to salvage, except for a wreck of food truck parked in the open area. Well designed for preparing food despite the various size and resource constraints. Okay. Might serve us well when coming to addressing our own food needs. Yep. Spent some time studying the amusement park's food preparation. We can now build the food distribution center. Okay. We got to send them back because they got no food, so these guys are going to come back home, and we'll build up another party to go east. I'm going to take you off of there, and 3 there, 2 there. We got nobody left. We got to have people at the water extractor. This isn't as important, so we'll just put one guy there. So those 3 we're going to send back out on another expedition. And we're going to give them enough water for a day. Thanks, Godfields. And enough food for a day. I'm going to give them 2,000 each. And we'll send them out to the east. You guys are heading back home. Okay. The desert rats are ready to go. So we're going to go to the mall first. See what's there. Then we'll go to the local library. I'm assuming these... I guess these are all nodes. We've got 2 more nodes over here. We need to find... This might be our way out. I don't know. I need a little bit more. We can get a farm made. I don't remember what it was. 6,000. So we're almost there. I got nobody grabbing scrap now. Well, when these guys come back, we'll let them go do some scrap farming. What? Expedition has been completely wiped. Oh, they died on their way back. They died on the way back? But all that stuff they had. Uh-oh. Well, that's no good. That's no good at all. People keep dying. Okay, bring in some scrap. We'll get our farm going. Not that it means anything. We'll go there. 4 people just died. Because everyone's sick. Five citizens just died? Ooh. Man. Yeah, I think we're done for here. Okay, we've made it to the shopping mall. Money was central to society of the old world. Instead of food, water, or other necessities, even just before the end, places like these were nearly bursting with people who wanted to exchange that money for useless luxuries. I don't know about useless. These vast complexes are dead and abandoned, only relics of a distant past. Just as the mall appears over the horizon, one of our party members doubles over, falling to the ground. We're used to that now. He's clearly in immense pain and seems to be holding a specific spot in his abdomen. Someone mentioned that he seems to be struggling to keep pace with the rest of the expedition earlier, too. What do we do? Set up camp, wait for him to recover. Maybe there's something inside that's hurting him. Maybe we can remove it. That makes sense to me. Let's just cut it out. One of our guys knows some biology. Sure. We hold down the afflicted with a sterilized knife. Lanny has died. Remove a small piece of black tissue from the afflicted and stitch them up before we lose too much blood. Seems stable for now, and we let him rest for a while, and he can catch up with us later. Moments after entering the mall, we see that human remains are scattered nearly everywhere throughout its interior. Many corpses seem to be clutching brightly colored clothes, like shoes or trinkets. Search the bodies. Rain. Just when we think we are at the end of our ropes, insubstantial dark clouds gather over our settlement. We at first cower from the rain as it begins to fall before realizing it doesn't burn our skin to the touch. In fact, isn't overly acidic at all. And this, we can stretch our reserves of drinking water just a bit longer. Hey, water. Randy Random was finally nice to me. Can these guys do anything? Okay, we need 6,000 to get that farm started up. Oh, look, it actually is raining. Hey. It's not like making my well work again, is it? Is it changing you any? Oh, it is. I shouldn't have removed that well. Okay, cool. Hopefully it's still doing something there. All right. We'll let the rats do their thing. We got 2 people doing nothing. We need people to go and I was gonna have them do the farm. Actually, let's go get some scrap. Then we'll come back to this. In fact, there it is. Farm. Okay. I think we need available persons to do that job. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. Okay, so the mall is going to get searched, and then we'll go hit the library. Oh, the science museum. We found some water on the bodies. Come upon a small kiosk near the end of our search. Still has many stacks of old cups and bottles on it. Pipes connect to taps somewhere underground. We've since run dry. Study the walls distribution center, and we research water. We can now research a water distribution center. Ensure that what little water we have back at home doesn't go to waste. That's the research we were looking for before. We went the wrong way. Let's go to the science museum. Okay. I would rather do that. He needs to make us food, which is good, because these berries are going to run out before too long. We'll stick to the berries. When they run out, we'll go move them to the farm. And I want this to change. We need the water distribution center. Yeah. I must be drinking that first. We need more people. If we find someone else that wants to come join us, we should let them in. This tech is almost done finally. Okay, we failed out. We failed our way out of the valley. It seems inevitable that we'll soon have to pack up and wear what we can and find a new place to settle down. In order to make a journey through the wasteland, though, we need sufficient number of healthy workers to be able to convey our supplies across many miles. Find a new location to settle it to, and have at least 12 citizens not depressed or exhausted. Okay. Find a new location. It's neat. I like the nomadic thing. That's cool. We only got that and the supermarket and the library left to check. Okay. Yeah, the whole nomadic moving towns around. That's kind of a neat thing. I like it. Anything else that I couldn't? What's wrong with you? Museum seems to be larger as we approach it. In person, carefully step past the broken glass of the entrance. See a small room near the entryway labeled gift shop. Spend some time exploring the gift shop. It's completely ransacked, save for a small box in the corner. The words "special gift" scrawled sloppily on the wall above. What do we do? Well, of course we're gonna open it. George Chase died from damage. We direct one of our party members. Hey, you go look at it. See what's inside the box. Immediately after the lid is lifted, something inside the box explodes, killing the expeditioner sent to inspect it and injuring others. Well, we didn't see that coming. Okay, we go further. We hear the echoes of voices coming from deeper within the museum. We approach carefully at first, but soon we come upon an unthreatening band of survivors who've set up an encampment inside the museum's halls. Some of them are injured, and they explain they fought off a gang of bandits not too long ago. What do we do? Come to our community. Please. 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 We're dying here. I mean, our place is great. You should come live with us. Did they join this party? Only one of them. We have one person. Meryl's the only person left here. on that number there, I guess. Maybe we need to go home before they show up. Hopefully Meryl doesn't die. Ah, traveling lightly has been passed. I don't really care that you do any of the other things. Yeah, so I'm gonna kick you out of that place. Let's close this place down. You can go do something else, like this. Give me some good water. Here they come. 4 people just joined us. Cool. I think I have 1 person working scrap. I got a couple water folks. I guess they came in and found jobs to do, because it ticked up immediately. But just to have it in there, just so it stops blinking at me. Okay, we got 4 new people who have joined our community. Through most of the museum, we come to a courtyard outdoors. Fresh air is nice, though usually humid. We notice a single oddly shaped cloth tower in the middle of the courtyard. It seems to be saturated with moisture. A plaque nearby explains the science of collecting water from air. It's a moisture farm. Spent some time studying the Warka Tower. We could use this for some more clean water. We should research the Warka Tower. We certainly should. Okay. I do have 5. It was 1 before, wasn't it? Anyway, we're going to go to the library now. We have supplies, right? I can't click on you guys now. I think they have supplies. Let's go here and research. Like, forget that one. We want to get this one. Very important we get that first. Forget distributing it. We need to make sure that it is we're getting more water. However, maybe we should be focusing on just finding a new place to settle. Like the game's telling me to do. Also, people keep dying. We're out of berries now, so this is no good. Yeah, we got a worker there. This one's still holding some food. And, are you linked to the farm? I think you're in range. Maybe you're not. I don't have a lot of scrap to squander here. Guess I can put you there. Just in case we need that. Oh. So, we are at the, where are we at? The local library. Okay. The swept streets of the suburban ruins are peaceful and sheltered from the sun. We take a path through some of the destroyed homes to check for salvage. None of the pantries or cellars we search seem to have any leftover supplies. We stumble across a large swarm of cockroaches in a disgusting basement. Yeah. Eat them. Okay. Eating cockroaches. We should go to the supermarket. Okay, that's 3,000 food right there. Okay, it's almost untouched by ravages of time. Books have grown mildew, yada yada. Explore the books for the rest of the day, or frivolous stories of the old world. No, let's do that. We might find a way to a place. That's what we're looking for, a place. Maybe we should find a place. I think the important thing to do is find a place to settle. And hey, dog, how you doing? So I think what we should do. 17 people. Although it doesn't seem like 17 people because where are they at? What are they working? It says we have 3 available people. Let's new expedition. Send them out. They're going to go to the supermarket. That way. There's an evacuation center over there, too, which we made it to, but we died. The yellow army was explored it, so I think we've explored everything but the supermarkets. Tired, eh? The library, right? That's who we're looking at. Continue onwards. The many books in the library seem fictional stories. Take some of these valuable books back home with us. The ideas might help us improve some structure of our society. Extra generic law slots. Okay, there's the mountain pass. Hey, go there. You guys gonna survive this walk? I hope so. That's our way out. Gotta be. We need 12 healthy people. Okay. Long column of our expedition makes its way up the mountain trail. We begin to hear a distant rumbling. The noise quickly grows louder. Before suddenly the great boulders of a rock slide are falling all around us. When the dust clears, it's apparent that many of us have been separated from the other side of the rocky barrier. Taking a long time, we need to try to clear the way to reunite with our fellow survivors. We'll die of thirst or starvation if we try to save them. No, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Leave no one behind. Alright, I hope this is a good idea. This is a demo. It came out just pretty recently. So we lost Meryl. Trek through the mountains extremely long and arduous. After much forced marching, some of our expedition begins to protest. Small but significant minority expressed the desire to turn back, to find some other way back through the mountains and look for other sources of water. We can let them do it. No, they'll die of thirst if we allow them to break and turn back. Yeah. We keep going. Okay. This is our way out of this place. Got 2 people doing nothing back home. Put them in the well. Oh, no one's on the farm anymore. No one's there either. No one works here anymore. There's no one around anymore. We're dying. Okay, put someone on the farm. We gotta at least have food coming in. Oh, we're not gonna make it to the 12, I don't think. I mean, we're cutting it so close. Water's rising. Food is not. I think we might have enough. You know what we should do? We should do 1 less there and 1 more here. I mean, 600 food per hour. It's late in the day. I think we're gonna have some starving folks here in a minute. Supermarkets. Dusty wasteland around the supermarket is dotted with small patches of odd green formations covered in spikes. No one knows whether the formations are human-made or naturally occurring. What do we do? Well, let's avoid the spikes. That seems kind of scary. Let's not do that. Seems inevitable. We will soon have to pack up what we can and move. We did it. Hey? You didn't tell me we did it, but it surprised me with a... Although they loudly claim our decision is dooming, we force them to keep marching. We've given up hope. When finally the trail begins to run downhill instead of up, we realize we have passed through the worst of our journey. Before long, the trail forms up the mountain range, give way to a sight of a great and desolate plain ahead of us. Stretching to the horizon in the far distance, we think we can make out the sight of a dry riverbed. We're taking the sight for a moment before continuing on. Dry, cracked earth stretches beneath us as far as the eye can see, with some sparse formations of rock and old world ruin being all to break up its monotony. But through the vast landscape before us is perhaps as dead and barren as everywhere else in the world. Just the sight of a new potential source of water is enough to make it beautiful in our eyes. Perhaps there is hope for us yet. Well done, Chastity. You're the only one who made it. But you did it. Did we win? That it? She did it. Come on back. She's not going to make it. I made it with one person to spare. Is that it? Do we win? I think we done. No. Ignore the break in the room. We don't have any of that stuff. I thought for sure I was dead, but I guess we win. Let's see what's in the supermarket before we go anywhere else. Okay, we ignore the freezer. We found discovered the law of forward planning. That's it. Okay. There's what, 3 people in this group, and I think 1 in the other one. Well, I thought for sure we were dead, but we made it. Not like much longer, but we survived. 12 days. 1 person to spare. A lot of stuff here that I'm curious about this. Oh, wait, what do you mean I failed? No, I won. Fusions that remain alive are displeased with how... No, you told me I won. You can't say that. Ignore that. A note to self. When I move this video over to YouTube, cut up that last little bit, so it makes me feel better. There we go. There's Homeseek. It's available here on Steam. It's not out yet. The demo's out. It came out. I don't know when the demo came out. It was pretty recently though. I think with Gamescom it came out, and it comes out sometime next year. I want to see some pictures. Let's see what else we can do here. I'm really curious about the whole moving to new things. Is that how this works, or is it just sort of the demo storyline? Because clearly you're setting up like farms and things, as if you are staying stationary. But also remember there was a mention here of competitive multiplayer. Because other players in a survival scenario where you would do what you have to succeed in this harsh and unforgiving world, sabotage their buildings, steal their resources, force them into starvation before they do the same to you. What? Each in-game. Oh, I did that. That was just a game. Thank you, Tarek, though. Consequences. Yeah, very much. It's Frostpunk, just hot. Doesn't say. It's expanding your settlements, done judiciously. Research carefully. Lead survivors to a place where they can rebuild. And that might have just been the scenario, the demo scenario. The whole find a new place. That's a neat idea, though, to play kind of like a nomadic colonies builder kind of thing. I think it's kind of neat. You have to find your next place and go to the next place, and then hope that hope that you can survive there. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I think that's a neat idea. I'm not sure this works that way or not. Anyway, there's Homeseek. Drum set man, thanks for following. Also, I think I missed a few, but God, I got a feels like it's you. Thank you as well.